So now I'm going to work out 4 of the problems that were on the 6.1 to 6.4 quiz that you guys just took. So I will do numbers 1, 4, 6, and 8. They're fairly representative of the quiz. So the first one, x squared minus 12x plus 20. So it's a trinomial. My constant term is positive, so I need, and my leading coefficient's 1. I need a pair of numbers that multiply to 20. So you can write down all the choices that you know. There we go. And I need the pair that add, since it's positive, to give me 12. So 2 and 10 add to give 12. Now since the 12 is negative, that means these both have to be negative. So x minus 2 times x minus 10. The negative 2 times negative 10 get me back to that positive 20 I needed. But when I do my outer inner negative 10x minus 2x, they combine to give me the negative 12x. Coming down, 4x squared plus 13x minus 12. So now again, trinomial, but my leading coefficient isn't 1. So that first coefficient plays a role in getting to my 13. So now what I do is I take the 4 times 12 to get 48, and I need a pair of numbers that multiply to 48, and the 12 is negative, and subtract to give 13. So 48 has lots of pairs, so let's write them all down. Oh, okay, I'm going to stop because I found it. 3 and 16 will work. So then I rewrite my trinomial with 4 terms using that pair that I just came up with. So plus 16x minus 3x. And then the 4x squared and the minus 12 stay the same. And then we group. Greatest common factor in the first group is 4x, so I factor that out. 4x from 4x squared leaves behind an x. 4x out of plus 16x leaves behind plus 4. When I look at my second group, I want to take out the factor that leaves behind x plus 4. That'll be a minus 3. Leave behind x plus 4. Now I have that same x plus 4 binomial common factor, so bring that out. And then the second set of parentheses gets those common factors from the groups that you brought out. Alright, number 6. So first thing to look at on number 6 is that there is a 5 that goes into all 3 terms in my trinomial. So even though my leading coefficient isn't 1, it's a 5, I can bring that 5 out. So factor the 5 out to start with. So divide 5 into each of the 3 terms. So now that 5 is going to be there in my answer, but I'm going to ignore it for just a second and just look at the x squared minus 5x plus 6. So now I want to find a pair of numbers that, right, look here, it's a 1 again, multiply to 6 and add to give 5. So 2 and 3 will add to give 5. Again, the 5 is negative, so those will both be negative. And that 5 tags along out in front. I need to be able to get exactly back to where I started with. If you don't have the 5 there, you can't get back. Alright, and then number 8 is just like 4. So 6 times 4 to get 24. Leading coefficient times the constant term. It's negative, so I need to subtract to give 5. So numbers that multiply to 24, again, it's a pretty long list. Keep writing them until you come up with the one that subtracts to give 5. There it is. So 6x squared minus 8x plus 3x minus 4. So I rewrite that negative 5x as minus 8x plus 3x. Now I have 4 terms, so I group. 2x comes out of the first group, leaves behind 3x minus 4. That's exactly what I have in my second group, so I'll factor out a 1 so that I can get that 3x minus 4 in parentheses. Common in both, so bring it out front, 3x minus 4. And then the part that's left, the 2x and the plus 1. And we're done.